Aloha one, aloha all. Michael here. Today I wanted to talk about the difference between thinking and feeling. So here goes. The way I see it, we spend most of our time thinking, contemplating, resolving, using our abilities to communicate and interact with one another is important. Once we start the process of evolving, what ends up happening is we qualify our answers to the questions that we have through our feelings. So we have a question, we ask the question, we interact with people, and then we listen to the answers, and then we find out that we already knew the answer to the question. We're just looking for the confirmation. So, what does that mean? Well, whenever we're frustrated or afraid, past the point of instinctual or intuitive means of communicating, what happens is we begin to overthink things. And when we are overthinking, we're not in the present moment. In the present moment is where you are always truly being. Right now, for example, is your present moment. Your present moment is all that actually exists. Everything else that occurs outside of the here and now is the there and then. So that means the past and the future. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't reminisce about fond memories or anything that you can laugh at from your past. Because when you do that, and you do it when you are sharing the experiences with others, such as your family, then you are in the present moment. When you are living in, let's say, fear of the future events that may or may not happen, you predetermine their value by having an expectation of what you think it will feel like, or maybe what you believe it should feel like before you actually feel it. So when you do that, you are predetermining the value, and you are telling the universe basically that you know better than God what you think you will experience, or you know better than God what you, let's say, deserve to experience. So, a couple of things. Suffering is a choice, and you always deserve however you are currently feeling. Now, this is a very deep concept. We choose everything so that we can experience reality from the perspective of an observing student. Now, if you learn from every experience, you are being observant. If you deny the truth in something, then what happens is you will tend to suffer. Now, the truth doesn't hurt. It's denying it that causes us pain. So, keep that in mind and learn how to feel everything. So, if you, for example, feel happy, it's because you are appreciating whatever you are experiencing. If you are living in fear, it's because you are afraid to experience whatever you think is going to happen prior to it actually happening. So learn how to feel the truth in everything. Learn from everything. You are your greatest teacher. And you can tap into the source of everything, being God, whenever you wish. So, know a couple of things. God loves you, no matter what. And you create your own reality.